Hey there, crypto investors. If you're keenly interested in Coinbase Global and you're wondering whether to buy more of the stock or perhaps even consider selling it right now, you are absolutely in the right place. I'm Iggy from the Investing Iguana, and in this video, I will provide you with a candid, balanced breakdown, focusing on 3 compelling good points that make this stock attractive, and then, just as crucially, 3 significant bad points or red flags you absolutely need to be aware of. And make sure to stick with me all the way to the end, because in the final segment, I will give you my personal investment advice on whether to buy, sell, or hold this particular stock for your portfolio. The Investing Iguana is ranked 8th in the 2024 Influential Tigers by Tiger Brokers. We've crossed the 1 million mark for reads, and with over 900 videos and 500,000 watch hours, content is literally all I do. I also focus on regional and global economic trends, giving you that broader context. If you're serious about uncovering the hidden gems and potential pitfalls in the crypto market, you'll want to hear this. Let me start with the current situation. Most investors see Coinbase trading at around $410 as of July 17, 2025, and they're wondering if they've missed the boat. The stock has been on a wild ride since its public debut in 2021, going from over $400 at launch to below $40 in 2022, then back above $400 in 2025. If you bought and held, you're probably confused about what comes next. Here's what most analysts won't tell you. Coinbase isn't just a crypto exchange anymore. It's becoming the bridge between traditional finance and digital assets. But this transformation comes with massive risks that could crush unprepared investors. Let's kick things off with the positives. For Coinbase, one of the most compelling strengths we've identified is its dominant position in the Bitcoin ETF custody market. Think about it. In the crypto world, stability often translates to strong long-term returns. Coinbase acts as the custodian for 81% of all Bitcoin ETF assets, which is like having a moat that protects it from new entrants. We've seen this play out in its latest financials. US-based crypto ETFs now hold $140 billion in assets, and Coinbase isn't just watching from the sidelines. They're earning fees as the custodian for 9 out of 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs and 8 out of 9 ETF ETFs. This dominant position provides a strong foundation. Think of it like a toll booth. Every time someone buys Bitcoin through an ETF, Coinbase gets paid. The beautiful part? These are institutional dollars, not retail money that disappears when prices drop. Insurance companies, pension funds, and family offices don't panic sell like retail investors do. Moving on to our second good point, Coinbase's robust revenue diversification strategy. For many crypto investors, consistency is key, and this company has a history of building multiple income streams beyond just trading fees. This isn't just about income. It reflects strong business model evolution and maturity. Consider how their subscription and services revenue hit a record $698 million in Q1 2025. That's a 9% increase from the previous quarter. This steady stream includes Coinbase One subscriptions at $29.99 per month, staking services where they take a cut of rewards, institutional custody services, and stablecoin revenue. In fact, they saw a 39% quarterly surge in USDC balances to $41.9 billion. Each of these revenue streams creates what we call sticky revenue. Once customers are locked in, they don't leave easily. It's certainly a comforting thought in today's volatile market, isn't it? And finally, the third positive aspect worth highlighting for Coinbase is its unmatched regulatory compliance advantage. It's not just about what a company is doing now, but what it's planning for tomorrow. While competitors like Binance face ongoing regulatory battles across multiple jurisdictions, Coinbase keeps winning regulatory approvals. They secured their MiCA license from Luxembourg in June 2025, making them the first American crypto exchange to obtain this EU-wide license. This allows them to operate cryptocurrency services throughout all 27 European Union countries. In Germany, they became the first company to be issued a crypto custody and trading license under BaFin's new regulatory framework. These regulatory wins position them to capture significant market share in Europe, potentially leading to substantial revenue expansion in the next 3 to 5 years. Now let's turn our attention to the flip side, the 3 critical red flags you need to consider before making any investment decisions on Coinbase. The first significant concern is its sky-high valuation that frankly makes very little sense in the current market environment. The stock currently trades at 77.21 times trailing earnings with a market cap of $104.62 billion. To put this in perspective, that's expensive even by tech standards. Traditional exchanges like CME Group trade at around 24 times earnings, and NASDAQ trades at 33 times earnings. Yes, Coinbase is growing faster than these traditional exchanges, but they're also significantly more volatile and tied to crypto market cycles. This extreme valuation could seriously impact the stock's ability to provide reasonable returns without further exponential growth, especially if crypto markets cool down, which is always a possibility that income-focused investors need to consider. The question becomes, how much premium is too much? And at what point does this valuation become a real threat to shareholder value? Our second red flag is the intensifying competition from multiple fronts that's only getting worse. Even dominant players aren't immune to disruption, and Coinbase faces serious competitive pressure. According to the latest data from December 2024, Binance still holds 41.14% of global spot trading market share, while Coinbase's share is approximately 6.5% to 7%. But here's what's even more concerning. The threat isn't just from other centralized exchanges. Decentralized exchanges are growing rapidly, and users are learning they don't need Coinbase to trade crypto. These DEXs offer lower fees and more direct control over assets. Additionally, competition from centralized exchanges is driving a race to the bottom in terms of fees, which will continue to pressure Coinbase's profit margins in the coming quarters. It's a classic case of Goliath facing multiple Davids. The question is whether the incumbent will be able to adapt quickly enough. Finally, the third major concern for Coinbase is its heavy reliance on crypto market cycles, which is a risk that never truly goes away. Diversification isn't just important for portfolios, it's vital for a company's revenue stability. The structural problem here is clear. When crypto prices fall, several things happen simultaneously. Trading volume collapses, institutional money pulls back, retail investors stop buying, and Coinbase's revenue can drop by 50% or more overnight. This concentration risk is something crypto investors must seriously consider. Despite all their improvements since 2022, including better cash management and revenue diversification, they're still fundamentally tied to crypto's boom-bust cycles. What happens if Bitcoin enters a multi-year bear market similar to what we saw in 2022? These are the questions that keep seasoned investors up at night, especially when you consider that net income dropped 94% year over year in Q1 2025 from $1.176 billion to just $66 million, despite revenue actually growing. Before we get to my verdict, let me highlight two massive strategic moves Coinbase made in 25 that could change everything. First, they acquired Derive for $2.9 billion in May 2025. This Dubai-based crypto derivatives exchange processes over $1 trillion in annual volume and holds about $30 billion in open interest. This acquisition makes Coinbase the global leader in crypto derivatives and gives them a major foothold in the rapidly growing options trading market. Second, and perhaps even more significant, Coinbase became the first cryptocurrency company to join the S&P 500 on May 19, 2025. This inclusion triggered massive passive investment flows as index funds were required to add coin to their portfolios. This provides a level of institutional legitimacy and steady buying pressure that didn't exist before. These two moves show that Coinbase is thinking strategically about expansion and market positioning, but they also represent significant capital allocation decisions that investors need to evaluate carefully. All right, we've weighed the good against the bad for Coinbase. We've looked at its ETF custody dominance, its revenue diversification success, and its regulatory moat strength. But we've also squarely faced the challenges: the extreme valuation at 77 times earnings, the brutal competition from multiple fronts, and the persistent crypto cycle dependency. So what's my overall assessment for Coinbase? This is a company with strong strategic positioning and promising long-term potential, but it's currently navigating some significant headwinds that demand extreme caution from investors. Considering all these factors, my personal rating for Coinbase is a hold. My clear justification for this rating is straightforward. While the underlying business fundamentals are solid with strong ETF custody revenue streams and impressive regulatory wins, the 77 times earnings valuation combined with crypto cycle dependency creates too much near-term uncertainty for me to give a strong buy recommendation right now. At the same time, the company's strategic advantages and market position prevent me from giving it a sell rating, as there's still significant long-term value for patient investors. For crypto investors, here's my strategic advice. If you already own Coinbase shares, holding on to them makes sense if you're invested for the long haul and you're comfortable with the identified risks, especially given the company's ETF custody dominance and recent S&P 500 inclusion. These are genuine competitive advantages that should provide some stability. However, for those looking to initiate a new position or add to existing holdings, I would strongly advise patience. Wait for clearer signs of valuation normalization, perhaps a pullback to the $300 to $350 range, or a crypto market correction before committing new capital. This stock requires very careful monitoring in the current market climate, and timing your entry point could make a massive difference in your long-term returns. Remember, at $410, you're essentially paying for perfection in a market where perfection never lasts, especially in the crypto space. So, we've broken down Coinbase, piece by piece, examining both its impressive strengths and concerning weaknesses, and I've given you my personal verdict and strategic advice. If you found this level of in-depth, actionable analysis truly valuable, please give this video a like, share it with fellow investors who might benefit from this analysis, and subscribe to the Investing Iguana channel so you don't miss our future deep dives into the crypto and broader financial markets. And for those who want to be truly ahead of the curve, our premium members gain exclusive early access to all our videos, often a full week before anyone else sees them. This means you get my detailed analyses and urgent insights on major market moves directly to your inbox, giving you a significant head start on investment decisions. It's just $1 a month, less than a cup of coffee. Think of it as your consistent, daily dose of financial intelligence for smarter investment decisions, delivered before the masses even know what's happening. Ready to join the inner circle and get that early edge that could make the difference between profit and loss? Just click the link in the description below to become a premium member today. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of crypto investing, knowledge and timing are everything. Stay informed, stay cautious, and I'll see you in the next video.